Hello, you got Mr.
and Mrs.
Smith, the debt-free couple, and what we're going to do is show you how over 100 million of Americans are currently losing money, leaving money on the table. Over 100 million.
Yes, and another thing we're going to show you is how you can bring more money into your household with the money that you are already making. So
especially if you're a business owner. Stay tuned.
Yes, let's dive in.
Now, as you can see, what we're visiting is the W-4 2016. This came directly off the IRS.gov website. So this is public information, and we're just showing you how it works. This is the form that you fill out when you first get your job. Most people only, just fill it out and put 0 or 1 because that's what they're told to do. That's what the HR department told them to do because they don't understand. So we're just here to give you some understanding just by following the steps, just reading the instructions and following along. The W-4 2016.
All right, so we're going to do the personal allowances worksheet, and we'll just read off line by line exactly what we're supposed to do. So starting with A, it says enter one for yourself if no one else can claim you as a dependent. So the example that we're going to do is a person who is single with no kids.
And if that's not your scenario, then just follow along and, put in what does fit your situation. But for this person, they can enter 1 because no one else can claim them as a dependent.
All right. B says enter 1 if, and it gives you 3 different options. The first one says if you are single and have only 1 job. So we'll just stop right there. That is the situation with this example. So we'll enter a 1.
And if this situation doesn't fit you, as we stated, just follow the instructions and it'll tell you exactly what to do.
All right. C says enter 1 for your spouse. And we'll just stop right there. I don't have to read the whole sentence. This person is single. So we'll put a 0 on C. All right. D says enter the number of dependents other than your spouse and yourself. This is for a person who has kids. Again, our person is single with no kids, so they will put a 0 on C.
And dependent also represents you're taking care of someone, because you might have a unique scenario to where you're taking care of your nephew or, someone else. So just fill it out accordingly, step by step. Next line.
All right, we are on E. Now, E says enter 1 if you will file as head of household on your tax returns. In parentheses, it says see conditions under head of household above, which we already highlighted it for you so that you can read exactly what a head of household is.
Now, of course, this person is single, no dependents, so this doesn't apply to them. But just so we can enlighten you, just in case you may not know or never heard this, we want to just show you exactly what it says. This came off the IRS website, so these are their words. Head of household. Generally, you can claim head of household filing status on your tax return only if you are unmarried and pay more than 50% of the cost of keeping up a home for yourself and your dependents or other qualifying individuals. Now, many people who are married feel as though they can claim head of household because they may be the breadwinner. That is not the case. You have to literally be unmarried and you have to be taking care of someone that qualifies as a dependent. So if you are claiming head of household and you're married, change it. I know you didn't know, but when you know better, you do better. And if you have any questions, reach out to us. But for this scenario, this person doesn't have any dependents, so nor can they claim head of household.
All right, so F says enter 1 if you have at least $2,000 of child or dependent care expenses for which you plan to claim a credit. All right, again, single, no kids, they'll put 0 on line F. All right, G is for a child tax credit. Again, we can skip that one for this exact example because single with no children or no dependents. All right, and then line H just simply says for you to add lines A through G together. And put 0 on those 2. And if we add it up, we have 2. So keep in mind, this is for a person that is single, no kids. This has nothing to do with also having a job or a home-based business outside of working a job. You'll be surprised how many people are told to put a 0 or a 1. When this example, single, no kids, you can put 2 just by simply reading what it says on the personal allowance worksheet.
So at bare minimum, most people can put 2. But here it is, people are putting 0. So all you have to do is follow the instructions step by step, and it pretty much tells you how you can, properly adjust your W-4. But because of this mistake that people are making, over 100 million Americans are leaving money on the table. And don't worry about just understand the form. If you have any questions, reach out to us, and don't worry about having to owe money at the end of the year. Trust me, follow the instructions as they're given, and you'll be just fine. Now, what we are going to do is flip it over and show you that there is a backside, because most people are unaware that there is even a backside to this form. However, not everyone qualifies to fill out this backside. If you are a business owner, you have access to this backside, and we can show you exactly how to fill it out. So you have to reach out to us, because we won't dive into this part because it can be very complex. And we highly recommend that you understand what you're doing with this backside. If you are not a business owner and you really want to maximize on this form by bringing more money home on your own paychecks out of your own money, reach out so we can show you how to become a business owner. Because if you're not a business owner, you are losing money. Period. Point blank. You are losing money.
Right. And that's all we have for you. Again, a lot of people are skeptical about certain things that they see, because if they don't know it, all of a sudden it's a scam or it may not be right. Check the IRS website. It is irs.gov, and you'll see that you are losing money just by having this form filled out incorrectly.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith,
signing out.